morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. You guys are tuning into episode 67, and guys, is it a special one? I, of course, am your host, Soopkichen, and with me today, guys, my two co-hosts, DJ Gao.
Hello.
Sugah Tits.
Hi.
And special guest host, Cobb One. How's it going, Cobb?
Hey. Going good, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being on. Appreciate you coming on. We actually, so right off the bat, we've been following Cobb's art now for a while.
Yes.
Sugah loves it.
Yeah, I definitely found it a while ago, and so it's something that I love seeing what you do all the time.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
And then when we got to meet you at Guardian Con, and then by Prince, and that was pretty cool. Sugah fangirled a little bit.
I did, because it was so exciting. Because it was really your little guardian like family that like really got me excited. You know, the way that you
the
portrayed
kindergarten piece.
Yeah, the kindergarten piece, like, which is the one that I bought at the con, and so to sit here and see the piece that like I see all the time, that I'm like, damn, I want that. I want to get my hands on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can get my hands on it. I can meet the person who, does it. So it was just one of those like,
Wait. You have a groupie. Awesome.
Got super
I was
excited.
completely like taken aback there. Like people stopping me for photos and asking me to sign stuff, and thank you so much. I'm just like, no, thank you. Like you're the one asking me to do this. I feel like the foreign person here signing things, and it was.
It's just awesome when something that you do really touches somebody.
That's true.
Exactly, because that's what it did. That's what it did. You literally like, Soop and I have been, Destiny since the beginning, and we've got my nephew in on it. So to literally, to show that it's like it's everyone. Everyone is a guardian. Let's really like, because that's what I feel Destiny has a lot of, this little family aspect. And you had already done such great pieces of just the individual guardians. And so once you did kindergarten, I was like, yo, this guy, he knows what's up. He knows what's up.
Yeah, it's our community is phenomenal, and like that. And I already knew that, but just going to Guardian Con and meeting everyone in person, and it just sealed the deal. I've told a lot of people this, but there wasn't like one person I met there that I would consider a douche, where and everyone was cool, except that one dude. No, man, everyone was.
Start your own little thing. Destiny douches.
Yeah, and like I get a lot of DMs on my Instagram from younger artists, a lot of kids, and they want me to see their stuff and give them advice, and so that type of stuff's really cool to me, and a lot of them. Even older folks, a lot of people DM me and say, I kind of put down my pencil and quit doing art, but then seeing your art like inspired me to start drawing again. And like nothing, I don't know, nothing gets me in the feels more than like hearing stuff like that. Like that's why I'm very encouraging to upcoming artists, to younger kids. Like if they drew a stick on a balloon or something, that's the best one I've ever seen. Like I just give them nothing but positivity, and because that's what I had from my family growing up. So I'm very fortunate. So I had a lot of support, and I think that helps artists up and coming.
It does.
I drew with kids growing up, and my classmates and stuff. We were like kind of artist friends, and then I'd see them later in life. Ask them about the art, and it's no, that was just something I did as a kid, and I can't imagine that, because that's always been my life. Like my earliest memories were getting excited over a pencil and a blank piece of paper.
That's like my son Kyle. He does that stuff too.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it starts at an early age. My 6-year-old daughter's got it. Like I'm so happy, because I tried to force feed it on my son. He's 13 now, and he could give a shit. Like he was like, yeah, whatever, But he got my athletic side. He plays basketball, and my daughter got the artistic. She's 6 and does the visual, where she can look at something and replicated on paper. And a lot of kids at a younger age, they do tracings and things to kind of get them going, but yeah, so it's really cool, really cool.
Very nice.
Well, I can't wait to start seeing her artwork then.
Yeah, I have a couple Twitch sessions. If you go back, I've done some father-daughter art sessions with her.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really
How cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done 2 of them. But she's a little ham in front of the camera, like, you know, I was kind of like a couple times looking at her like, wow, okay. Like she would call me out on something and then look at the camera and like do her thumb like over at me like this guy. You know, I'm like, who are you right now?
Like, check this guy out.
Your child.
Yes.
And you're like, you know, thank you for throwing me under the bus. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're only live.
So I gotta ask you, buddy, how did you get into Destiny? Gao, take us away, by the way.
How did I get into Destiny?
Yeah.
Well, I had a friend that had an extensive Xbox background, and he still plays Xbox One and PS4. I don't see how people can split their time like that, but
don't either.
anyways, he was telling me, you know, about Destiny coming out for the launch of PS4, this and that, you know, and I kind of got excited when I saw little things here and there from Bungie, but I wasn't like super balls to the wall. This is going to be the end all be all, my favorite game ever in the history of video games. Like, I didn't think that, and I regretted that because I didn't get the Ghost Edition. I got the Collector's Edition. I later picked up the Ghost Edition, so I'm happy about that. But I'm from beta, year 1. Immediately took to Destiny like crack. It literally was crack. It was all I could think about during the day, coming home, you know, shooting into that damn cave for hours. Like,
true.
You know, a lot of people don't know that year 1 grind, you know.
Oh, I know, yeah.
I got this new gun. I'm going to go farm Mars for fucking, you know, an hour and get the materials I need to rank 1 column, you know, or something like
that. Relic iron, though. Hours. Hours.
Yeah.
Now you just buy it at the tower, these privileged kids.
Yeah,
I have so much of it now.
Hey, if you're still doing that sword thing though, you still got to grind it out and get that relic.
Yeah, that's about as close to year 1 as you get now, is that
Pretty
old
much.
sword materials grind.
So yeah, no, definitely. Destiny was the reason I got internet. I didn't have internet before Destiny.
Oh my god, you did it.
That's awesome.
I remember I used to like pack once I got Destiny, because Sugah used to work at GameStop. So we got the copy. I played it. It was addicting, and then she had to take it back to GameStop. I went to a red box. I got the game, and I would pack up my PS3 at that time, PS3. The game, and I would bike it over to my buddy's house because he had internet, and I would like sit there.
Yeah, there's the addiction.
So I was
knocking on the door. Come on, man, just like 10 minutes, man.
Come
Let me hook up.
Why are you kicking me out now? I'm raiding.
Really,
I know it's 1 a.m., but
busy?
listen, I'm in the middle of this.
Just eat around me.
Eat around me. But yeah, definitely a life changer for a lot of people. Like this game.
Oh yeah, for me, it was Killzone 3 all the way until this game came out, and then I was hooked immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
No more Killzone 3. Everybody's like, when are you coming back? I'm like, never. I'm done. This is it.
My favorite map too, right here.
Shores of Time.
Shores of Time.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well,
I say Shores of Gitchigumi.
The Gichigumi.
The Shores of Gitchigumi.
Guys, let's get the ball rolling here, because we got a little bit to talk about. We got Destiny news. We got some SNES news. So let's get the ball rolling with our first segment here, video game news, and of course we're going to be talking Destiny 2 to start with. The fidget spinners. If you pre-ordered this past weekend, if you didn't pre-order, or if you didn't already have too many pre-orders, you were able to get yourself a fidget spinner for a new pre-order, a Destiny 2 fidget spinner. Gao, did you get your fidget spinner?
I did not get my fidget spinner. What was it for?
Cobb got one.
Yeah, I got one for my friend in Dubai as well.
Wait a minute. Back up. How did you get a fidget spinner?
You pre-ordered Destiny 2.
It was this weekend only. It was
This
Saturday,
weekend
Sunday.
only.
Oh, well, sorry, man. I needed my Cade figure. I pre-ordered it instantly. I heard
Well, see,
Destiny
I
2,
have like
and I sent
7
my son to
pre-orders.
GameStop.
What are you talking about? You take the pre-order off and then you put it back on?
Yeah, you just pre-order it, $5, get your
Fidget
item, and then just
spinner.
move the 5 to another freaking game or something.
Or
It's
to
true.
The only
the
thing
other.
I'd use a fidget spinner for is to do some wicked guitar solos.
So I want to do the Lucky and Butt Wipe thing and put 2 Destiny 2 fidget spinners on my Destiny community sunglasses.
Yeah.
And just spin away. But yeah, it was I don't know. What did I have? I had like 13 pre-orders for Destiny 2. And what I did this past weekend is I had to cancel the ones I didn't want and move that to the ones I did want. So now my money's all on 2 copies.
Yeah, I bought 5 when the Cade figure was out. I got 5 figures. And,
Got 5 Ks.
And then, you just transfer that money back over to something else.
It's true. It's true. It got me a whole bunch of Cades. Yeah. And we'll actually be giving them away once D2 comes out. So those people that didn't get them,
we got them
away here soon. I just hit 14K on Instagram. I need to do my 14K giveaway.
There you go. Cool. So Cobb got the fidget spinner. We didn't. No fidget spinner anywhere else. Do you guys think? How many people that hadn't pre-ordered Destiny for a fidget spinner?
Wow, probably a lot.
I bet there were a lot of duplications because, I mean, if you're a diehard fan, obviously you already had it pre-ordered.
But how many people you guys think played the beta and then was like, I'll pre-order it. I get a fidget spinner. The beta was okay.
I'd say probably, I don't know, 30% maybe is their
Just very low. Like most of those pre-orders came from
fidget spinner. Some people could care less about Destiny, just wanted the fidget spinner.
Just wanted the fidget spinner.
It is actually a really nice one. From the pictures, I was like, oh, that looks like a cheap little plastic, And I mean, it is plastic, but it's got the nice weighted weights.
Okay.
Got
it's not one of those gas station ones. But you just pulled them off the rack. Yeah, just put the Bungie sticker on the back, and we'll give those away.
That's true. That's how you do it.
But I almost think it's like a conspiracy. Activision was like, "We'll pull out fidget spinners. GameStop can pad those pre-order numbers."
Yeah.
There's an Illuminati thing going on right now.
Yeah, they're going to be padding their changeover cancellation numbers too.
Oh, but also with pre-order guys, they announced the Cold Heart.
Yeah,
that thing it's a beam rifle. It's almost reminiscent to like a Spartan laser, where once you like hold it down,
that comparison,
you shoot a linear shot. But for this one, guys, you can keep holding down the trigger. It does that freeze damage, and I guess this is the first time, other than the Thorn, right? Because the Thorn was kind of corrosive damage, but it's the first time, other than the Thorn, that we're seeing something other than Void, Solar, and Arc. Like we're finally seeing like this freeze element to it. The gun looks really cool.
I can't remember what employee tweeted it, but he did confirm that it's in the game. It's listed as arc damage, even though it is a freezing type thing. Because me and my buddy, before he tweeted that, we were speculating like, "Oh man, it's probably a new ice, a freaking burn or something." But nope.
Damn, confirmed. Just some arc shit. I think, that's something Bungie missed out on. Just because a lot of people.
Yeah, I was hoping there'd be new ones.
Though there was a lot of people
like wind, putting people in tornadoes. With
that would have been like a cool warlock thing. I wouldn't even have been mad.
Yeah.
I would have been like, all right, that's fair. You
slinging tornadoes across the map. How dope would that have been?
Yo, that overpowered, but yeah, dope.
Something we were talking about last night. We were getting together a raid group, and we were talking about raids and stuff in Destiny 2, and it just hit me. I was like, how cool would it be if Bungie surprised us for Destiny 2 and gave us 2 raids, like off tops? Like there was a Cabal raid, and then there was like a Comeback Fallen raid, or Vexy one or something.
Vexy
Like, but I
Vexy.
thought that would be a cool like marketing thing, you know, saying, hey, surprise, it's part 2, here's 2 raids. That would be really cool. I doubt it.
That
but
would be cool.
really
Yeah, that's like, yes, that would be absolutely fantastic. But we have a thing around here where we're like, you know what? If you think that's a really good idea, just assume Bungie's not going to do it.
Yeah.
I remember when they told us we were going to lose all our stuff. We were going to lose our light, our subclasses. I was ready. I was ready to give up Blade Dancer. I was ready to give it all up, you know, and I was ready for new subclasses, completely new subclasses.
100%.
100% new. You know, I was waiting for like, you know, ice, poison, maybe like some
and
nature
hopefully,
type.
I mean, you know, and that's why I can't like really form any kind of opinions yet until I see, because there's so much they probably have up their sleeve. I'm telling you, it's Bungie. You know, they're gonna do something.
It's true. It's true. It's going to take some time, but yeah, they're definitely going to do something. How'd the beta feel for you?
I liked it. It was actually different than the Destiny 2 premiere that I played. That build. The what is it? The Dawn Blade wasn't as rapey. Forgive my term, but like it was just so brutal at the thing. That's what made me want to start with Warlock. I was like, okay, well, I'm starting with Warlock. But it didn't feel like it packed as much punch in the beta. Although I still love it, and I'm still going to start with Warlock. But I really like the beta. I love the hand cannons. The Suros was one of my faves. The Minuet. That guy's one shot, Sugah.
And
You gotcha.
My Axiom caught him.
So we got the Cold Heart, and that thing looks just beautiful, and it's already set to be an exotic. And that's with pre-order. Guys, if you already had your pre-order, you're going to get it too. So don't worry about it. You're going to have to pre-order again or do a separate pre-order to get that. But when they announced the Cold Heart, they also announced the Salute emote. But the Salute emote is only for the digital pre-order. So, unfortunately, if you got the physical copy, you won't be getting that sexy salute.
Nope.
Oh, disappointment. But I get a really cool bag. And there's also, I believe it was a shader. So that's. I mean, we already were getting the legendary sword, the emblem, and that other shader. So we're getting a lot of stuff for like pre-order. Like already 6 items, if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
That's a pretty good amount. I'm liking the pre-order incentive on top of the stuff, on top of the fidget spinner, the Kate 6, and you know the posters. It's they're doing a pretty good job.
Right?
They're doing a pretty good job.
You can give me more at launch. I would be happy with it.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe like some D2 pins.
Right?
You know?
Sexy, something
Maybe
sexy.
Little ghosty ghost maybe pin. Little ghosty.
I was
ghost
so
pin.
bummed I didn't get a black ghost pin for the Destiny 2 premiere.
Oh,
Only
I
the
know.
cool kid YouTubers that got the package got them.
Oh.
I actually emailed Activision too. I was like, I got my digital email invite, but so can I like expect a package or? Unfortunately, no. Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, we've handed out all of our packages.
There you go. You just gotta start that YouTube channel. Put those how to draw
Get on it,
warlocks.
son.
I did.
Oh, you did?
If you guys haven't seen it, my YouTube is full of my Twitch sessions, but they're in 2 minutes. They're all time lapses.
Oh,
So like you can go and watch the whole piece come together. It's really cool. I just uploaded my Space Ninja one too.
Yeah,
That was a cool one. But same thing.
That.
Cob One Art. All my socials are Cob One Art. Like literally everything. My email, Twitter, Etsy, Teespring, everything.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Cool.
You should do a little mini series on the YouTube. Call it Art on the Cob.
Yep, on the Cob. I like it.
Art on the Cob.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because that's how
And it's not a corny show.
Like,
and I expected a lot of people said Cobe, or even some people say Kobe, but I think it's their I pulling that E over from the one, with the
Oh,
K-O-B.
I would definitely say I did that.
Yeah, and I expected that, but that's the thing. I always, that's my first reply back is, oh, it's Cobb like corn. It even says that on my Twitch page somewhere.
Yeah. So that one's a freebie for you.
Thank you.
we got all this Destiny 2 excitement, guys. We also got the oh Jesus.
Yeah. You got Jesus?
We got Jesus?
We got Jesus.
Did he walk across the water?
You guys were on that. Let me tell you guys about Jesus. We got the last Iron Banner coming up this Tuesday, guys. So that's it. It's gonna be this is it for year one.
Like sad.
It's gonna be that sweet old control, that good old control.
Woo-hoo.
So
like the good old days,
like
guys.
the good old days. I'm gonna play some Iron Banner just out of sentimental value. I'm gonna rock all my Iron Banner stuff. I'm gonna go in there. They haven't announced the loot yet, which is weird. So I don't know if they're gonna have maybe everything available, so you can just go and grab it, or if they're gonna do something special.
They do some throwback where it's Fellwinters and fucking Nerwins and just everything. So it's like a free for all.
What if they brought back the Camelot?
Yeah, the Camelot
gear that everybody missed out on, which I'm rocking some of it now.
Oh man, yeah, no, that'd be really cool if they just had the gears of past, and then you go ahead and go crazy. But we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely going to play, again, a lot of Control just because of the sentimental value, and it's going to be the last one. Shedding a tear under these sunglasses. And then
2 fidget spinners.
Then we got 2 more. We got 2 more trials. We got this weekend and then next, and then that's it. And that's it for Trials of Osiris.
Also, then today is the last King's Fall raid too, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything is on its last little.
So
that's only been my beef is they put Iron Banner against King's Fall. The only raid that's the longest. It has 3 challenges, so let's put Iron Banner against it.
Yeah. Well,
what are
you gonna do?
Rewarded handsomely in the typical Destiny fashion.
Yes. I get the best loot when I'm not paying attention and just talking. Also when I'm drunk. So guys, let's move away from that D2 news, and hopefully you're keeping track of all your D2 accessories. Can't believe there's someone somewhere has everything, like everything that is ever anything that has come out of either GameStop or Walmart or which, by the way, they were putting out the pictures for the McFarlane toys.
Are they out?
They're not out yet, but they were already. It said coming soon, but they showed the picture where there's like a Hunter and a Titan that's exclusive to Target. You can get the ones that were shown at the Toy Fair. You can get those at Walmart. GameStop is gonna be the only one to have the
Light Beyond Nemesis Warlock
the King's Fall.
Really? I didn't know King's Fall was...
Yeah, King's Fall Raid Armor Warlock.
And the Funko Pops Zur and Atheon is only at GameStop.
Yeah, Zur and
Crota's
Atheon
only at Target.
Crota's only at Target. And there's a glow in the dark.
There's 2 versions of Crota. There's a glow in the dark.
I got a lot of shopping I gotta do.
Yeah,
you do, Gauzy.
Shit.
Oh my
God. A tenant. Paladin.
Right.
I think I can skip a mortgage payment and go buy all that shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we're not going to make it to visit you, Gal. We need Destiny stuff.
It should have made blank figures, and you buy all the armor individually, and you make your own guy.
Awesome. That would have been.
Yeah, imagine that. Like, how cool would that be? I'm still trying to find the Vex Mythoclast. It's like super rare. You buy Ingrams and your fucking guns inside of it. You don't know what's in there.
That would be funny. It comes in a little Engram.
They really missed the mark there.
They did. We can just keep selling these nerds the same guns over and over again. It's my 12 Suros.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, can you imagine you finally get that fucking Vex or yes! It's like in game, but real life you're all pumped.
Yeah, right? Oh my goodness.
And we're selling them for $1,000 online.
Right, that online value would skyrocket in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a Fatebringer.
I have a Target, a Walmart, and a GameStop within all 10 minutes of me right here, so nice. I'm definitely going to be
our GameStop or stain marked.
Yeah, lame stop.
GameStar Mart.
GameStar. Lame stop. Not a sponsor. Guys, yeah, so let's away from the Destiny and let's go over to the Nintendo side, because last week you were able to pre-order your SNES at Walmart. It came out on the website. Nintendo nerds were excited, and they pre-ordered. About 3 days later, they got an email from Walmart saying, your pre-order has been canceled.
That's signature Walmart, dude. Sell and then email out dream-crushing emails.
Why did it get canceled?
So because they didn't have the release date yet. They put a release date on the website, even though it wasn't the true release date. So then they figured out, we don't have a release date, so we don't know when this thing is actually coming out. We can't be promising something to people that could be out like a year and a half from now. So Walmart had to cancel those pre-orders. Now Walmart people that pre-ordered have gotten a second email saying, hey, we've got a release date, but the pre-orders that were canceled weren't reactivated, and the SNES isn't up for pre-order on the Walmart website anymore. So a lot of disappointed people right now, probably a lot of angry people. But yeah, which was weird because this thing went up on Walmart. Amazon didn't even have it yet. So when Amazon doesn't have something, you're kind of like, okay, like Amazon's not taking pre-orders. Like that was strange for me. But yeah, that's the way, I guess it's the way a cookie crumbles. It's kind of messed up. A lot of people were excited about that. I was a little upset just because of the number of games. We lost 3 games? Like from the SNES, I think the SNES had like 31 games, and this one had like 27. But you get a second. Yeah,
controller. My Nintendo has 700 something. It's like the whole library of Nintendo now.
Got that mod
It's
system.
my daughter's. I'm in there hacking it, and I like my 6-year-old daughter. I'm like, Daddy's just messing with your Nintendo.
Don't worry about it, honey. I'm just cleaning it.
Nothing to see here.
Or her Nintendo, you know.
Right, quote unquote. You know, this is her room.
At Dad's house, not Mom's house. Okay? All right, baby.
But yeah, that sucks pretty hard. But I guess you guys just gonna have to keep an eye out. That way you can get your pre-order going. And I'd say, I never do pre-orders off of Walmart, dude. Like, Walmart is one of those companies where you're kind of like, oh man, stuff might go wrong. It's kind of like it's a step below GameStop. Like, there's a chance GameStop will mess up your stuff. There's less of a likely chance that Target will mess up your stuff, and even less of a chance that like Best Buy will mess up your stuff. So that's kind of way that's graded. And then of course Amazon's like somewhere in the middle, because for a lot of people Amazon is great, but then there are those Amazon horror stories. So they're definitely not free there. But yeah, guys, still keep your eye out for that one. Guys, if you're PSN members, PS Plus members, which, let's face it, who isn't a PS Plus person? PS Plus person.
You play PlayStation.
Right? If you play Destiny or any online game at all, if you have friends online,
A Plus member.
You are a Plus member. And you guys get 2 free games this month. One of the free games...
Just Cause 3 is one of my favorites.
Just Cause 3.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend. There you go.
Yeah,
Cobb recommends it highly.
Hey, nice hammers, bro.
And then the second one is Assassin's Creed. It was Freedom...
Highly don't recommend.
Highly don't recommend. It was a spin-off from the Black Flag. So, did you play that one too?
Dude, okay, here's the story. I got the first Assassin's Creed back in the day and loved it.
Same.
Up until about the 7th or 8th assassination, and then I'm like, this is the same shit over and over. Go here, eavesdrop, get your feather, go kill the dude. Like, every time. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So part 2 came out. I played it. I was instantly, like, kind of bored, even though they had new mechanics. So I quit the series, I'm like, okay, I'm done. PS4's coming out. They show the pirate shit. I'm like, I want to be a fucking pirate. Okay, I'm going to dive back into the Assassin's Creed series. Well, there I was, crouched in some fucking bushes, listening to a dude on an island, eavesdropping as a fucking pirate. It was Halloween. I was just dressed as a pirate. It was the same damn game. Like, I thought they were going to change some shit, and the sailing was okay, but yeah, I'm done with that series forever. And I respect people that like it, and then that's their thing, and, you know, I know that it's a successful franchise, but not for me anymore.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. What's up, guys in chat? Thank you for hanging out. I liked it till, like you said, till about number 2, and then I just fell off the series there. I've tried to pick it up, but it doesn't grab me. It, like you said, they have really cool art when it comes to, like, pre-order the game or the game's coming out and get this really cool poster, and they also have really cool collector's editions. We have the Black Flag collector's edition where, you know, it's the assassin hanging off the ship post, and you can see the Black Flag up there, and it's really cool. It's really good material. It's a well-made statue, and it's very, very much makes you want to, you know, put it out there and have people see it when they come into your house.
Yeah.
But like you said, the game you're almost paying $60 or like $80, $120 just for the statue. Unless you're a hardcore fan, but even then, like, you're just lying to yourself.
Yeah.
So,
really are.
but that Just Cause, though, I mean, I haven't played any of these, so these are both brand new for me. And if you guys haven't played them, just go ahead and download them. You never know.
Just Cause, man. If you're a fan of GTA, it's kind of like it's like GTA, but you're a mercenary in the jungle, and you can hijack everything, dude. Fucking F-16s, Ferraris, like. But you have this grappling hook that just pulls you around, and then you can launch your parachute. So that's literally, you can fly around and traverse the whole place and never touch the ground. You're just in your parachute using your grappling hook to pull yourself. Oh, and now in Part 3, they added a wingsuit. Now you grapple, pull yourself through the air rapidly, and put on your wingsuit, and you just start flying.
Damn.
But it's such a badass game. It's beautiful, too. Really beautiful.
There you go. So,
It's definitely
Assassin's
a time eater.
Assassin's Creed and Just Cause 3. What's the story in these? Like, if I play 3, I haven't played 1 and 2, am I going to be lost?
Oh, shit. My bad, guys.
It's all good.
Real alarm's going on.
So you think you'll be downloading any of these, Gal?
No.
No! What?
No. No.
I'll never play him.
Oh my
I'll never play 'em.
goodness.
I'm
never play
Destiny
'em.
main.
Not
for
even
life.
just like add them to your library. That way you can download them at any point. If
At
you do want
any
to play them,
point.
they're not taking space on anything. They're just saved on your PlayStation account library.
No.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do with you, Gauzy.
I'm so sorry. I have plans, and those are not in my plans.
Damn, tell me what else.
I feel like you have your video game life all planned out up until your point of death.
I do.
I
You're just
know.
I
he
do.
does.
on your deathbed, you're going to be like, this is the last platinum I'd wanted.
You know.
Saving.
Mapper.
So, yeah, I'm gonna be downloading both. I'm gonna be downloading both. Keep them. I got those 4 terabytes, you know, on my external hard drive, and this is
I
exactly
don't have
why
my
I got
external
it.
yet.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Again, library. You don't need to download them. You just need to add them to your PSN account. You can download them anytime after that. So yeah, guys, just go ahead and check them out. Download them. They would be available not this week. Actually, next Tuesday. It's always on the second Tuesday of the month, I do believe. No, it always falls like around the 5th, but because it's the 1st, because this is a wonky month, you guys are gonna get it next week, I do believe. If not this weekend, but definitely keep your eye out. Next week, Tuesday, definitely they'll be out. No doubt about that. So go ahead, check those out, guys. And when Destiny 2... So, this is one thing. There was an interview on a podcast where Luke Smith said there will be no content drought for Destiny 2. Kind of shot himself in the foot there. could have said, like, we're doing a better job at handling content drought for Destiny 2. But he just flat out came out and said there will not be a content drought for Destiny 2.
Big words there. Big britches.
But
big words.
I believe there will be a content drought at some point during Destiny 2. So that's why I'm just, guys, go ahead.
The thirst is insatiable,
Yeah, it's true. So...
It's like when your baby mama keeps telling you that she ain't gonna cause you drama, and you're like, "All right, girl, whatever you say." Whatever you say, girl. I love you too.
So I'm just steady stacking that library, and then I'm gonna have fun. That's all. That's gonna be.
Well, see, this is why I'm not gonna do those games, because I already have Until Dawn and Game of Thrones sitting in my library. I have a Doom to finish. I got a World War II coming out. I got a God of War coming out. I got a Destiny 2 coming out. I'm booked.
Damn.
My schedule is booked.
Busy guy.
I'm booked solid.
I'm busy.
So let's move away, guys, from the video games, and let's hop over into our next segment, Cinema Madness.
Dun dun dun.
And let's start. Let's start with the opening, the closing weekend box office numbers, because number one was, of course, Dunkirk, right? Nolan did it. World War II. Nolan did it. He made a World War II Batman movie, and it's looking good. 2 weeks in a row, number one. The only thing that almost came close to beating it, sadly, was the Emoji Movie, which came in number 2.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, give me a break. We're number 2.
Emoji with tears. Emoji with tears.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible.
Those kids.
Yeah, like it got horrible reviews. Like the only people that want to go see it is like parents with like 5, 6, 7-year-olds.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
who
like,
want to see a little walking turd come out of the stall saying, "We're number 2. We're number 2."
And adults that think they're cool.
Adults that think they're cool.
These are the two people that make up the box office numbers for that movie. In third place, there was The Girls Trip, the comedy. I didn't see much advertisement for this movie, to be honest with you guys. This one came out of nowhere for me.
That movie's a trip.
Is it really?
No, I'm just saying it's Girls Trip.
Out of here.
I can't help it sometimes if you've ever been in my stream.
The puns are real. Guys, Atomic Blonde, number 4. This I've seen a lot about. Charlize Theron, MI6 agent, almost doing that James Bond thing. But unfortunately, number 4, it's not very strong for a movie that, is new. And then Spider-Man holding in there, number 5. So,
and sadly, Valerian didn't even make the list.
Valerian didn't even make the list. Like, I don't think that puppy came in. Like, War of the Planet Apes was number 6. Despicable Me, 7.
My poor apes.
Valerian came in 8. 8. So not even in the top 5.
Epic space.
Yeah, that's one of those movies that people have to see for themselves. They can't listen to the critics. They have to watch it for themselves. If you like Fifth Element, you're gonna love this movie too. Like,
I never listen to critics. I make my own decisions. I don't listen to critics.
Exactly.
Because I've seen movies where they're like 4 or 5 star movie. You go see it, and I'm sleeping.
You go and you're like, it sucked. Yes, I agree.
What is this English patient shit? See, fuck that. Good night, Oscar winner. Wow, I could sit in a tub and win an Oscar. Damn. Look, I didn't drown. Hey, give me an Oscar.
Give me that Oscar. So those were the box office numbers. Next week, what comes out next week, guys?
Mayan.
Bravo team.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen any advertising.
I think there's some.
Dark Tower. What am I saying? Dark Tower. That is going to blow everybody off the number 1 spot right there.
I hope they do it good. This is going to be a nice big summer for Stephen King. He's getting good paychecks this year.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
this year, his whole life, man. That dude
but this year they're kicking in hard. Like, you know, he's been steady
I
growing.
have,
he's like, I'm getting a new Corvette this summer.
I have everything he's ever done.
You have everything he's ever done?
Everything he's written. I even have the Creepshow comic book. I mean, I have everything.
Nice.
Wow.
You name it. I even have him when he was Bachman. I have his wife, just in case.
I have his wife, just in case. You sound like you kidnapped her or something.
Yeah, I did. Tabitha, yeah.
Yep, it's true. It's true.
But I mean, I just love King, man. And the Dark Tower series, it's going to be awesome. And I hope there's going to be another one. You know, but I just really think this movie's...
You know it all. Really How many books are there?
There are 6.
6. So there's potential for 6 movies. Or like 7.
Wait, you know what? Wait, no. There's 5. My bad. There's 5.
This is supposed to span 3.5 books?
1.5 books.
Oh, 1.5 books.
To go into. I heard. I've never read the series, but I heard from somebody that's what it's supposed to be.
Really interesting. Wow.
But I mean, just King has a way of doing stuff that's just unbelievable.
Oh,
it just has a feel to it.
And I hope they really stick with it, because out of all the Stephen King movies that came from his novels, the closest one that actually stuck to the book was The Dark Half.
The Dark Half.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen The Dark Half with Timothy Hutton. But I mean, that was the closest to the book. You know, I mean, Pet Sematary, I couldn't put it down, but then they just screwed it with the movie. You know, it seems like they cannot translate his movies well enough, or his books, into movies. So
sometimes.
I'm really hoping.
Silver Bullet.
I know.
You remember that one?
Silver Bullet. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
That was, you know, I mean, that was a good little. I mean, I don't want to give away any secrets if anybody hasn't seen
Spoilers!
But it was a good little scene.
30-plus-year-old movie. I don't want to give away any spoilers.
Well, you know, you never know who hasn't seen Silver Bullet.
Yo,
you know,
the amount of
spoilers
we do on this
you know, when the little girl's walking around the town looking for who has only one eye. I mean, that was such a good scene. Because, you know, they're opening up doors, they're only showing half the faces, and you're wondering, is this the one? And then you see the whole face, you're like, nope. And then you move on. I mean, it was just... I'm a King. I can talk about King all day, man. I mean, the dude's awesome.
Yeah, really is. Hey, Soop, check out the 3 emotes in chat.
I see them.
Oh, yeah.
I see them.
My Cobb Ross variants.
They look very good.
I saw them as soon as you dropped them down. I was like, yo, the sunglasses one is great. Great. Fantastic. Absolutely awesome.
So we got confirmation via a picture that was tweeted out by Ryan Reynolds what Domino is going to look like for Deadpool 2.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, so I mean, I like the look. It looks very Foxy Brown.
Ooh.
You know, it looks very. And Zazie Beetz is the actress that's playing Domino. But yeah, she's got that afro going on. She's got that.
Foxy.
The picture's really nice. They did a throwback to the original Deadpool picture where Deadpool's kind of laying on the bear rug. Well, for this one, Domino is laying on a Deadpool rug. So it looks really cool. It looks super foxy.
Oh, it does. I love it.
You know, she's got her gear, she's got her guns, she's got her boots. And like I said, she's got that Foxy Brown feeling with the afro going on.
Yeah, she looks good. The costume looks great. I like those boots too.
You know,
she looks strapped in, locked, loaded, and ready to go, and her hair looks great.
With that cleavage, there's going to be a lot of sexual innuendos that Deadpool is going to be throwing.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
The Deadpool rug is really good.
Yeah, the Deadpool rug underneath her looks really good. But
really good.
But yeah, Zazie Beetz looks really good.
Right?
She looks sexy as fuck. So it's looking good, especially with Josh Brolin doing Cable. He was looking pumped. when we saw him at Comic-Con and at or not at at Comic-Con and at the D23 Expo. You know, he was there for the Thanos stuff, but the dude looked like Cable, like with his haircut already, all swole, so he's doing a pretty good job. What do you guys think about him playing the two different characters in the Marvel universe, but it's like on the Fox side and on the Marvel side, which are really the only two sides that are making money out of this. Sony is now because of their agreement with Marvel, but before that, Sony wasn't making that X-Men Marvel Universe money. So what do you guys think about Josh Brolin dipping into both pools? He's in the pool and the hot tub. He's like, I'm swimming laps and I'm in the jacuzzi. Got it going on,
man. He knows. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. I gotta be smart with this.
Well, I know you come from a heavy art background, but are you a comic book fan at all, Cobb?
Yeah. I had a phase when I was younger. I wouldn't say I read them as much anymore, but I do get them here and there. Like if there's a new story coming out or something, I think will be something cool to hang on to for the future. I'll go snag it. But yeah, I used to be. Deadpool was my favorite. Going back, I bought his first appearance on the shelf. I was a huge Layfield fan when I was younger. I know a lot of people, they joke his art and different things, but for me, it was I saw him on that Levi's 501 commercial, and he was 17, and he was working for Marvel, and I was 15 at the time, and I was like, oh my god, this dude is amazing. So, oh my god, the fucking alarms are real. If it doesn't sound like World War III is popping off, I won't get up.
What's your expectations for this movie, man? Are you hyped? Are you ready? Did you love the first one? Did you hate it?
Yeah, as a fan, I really, really did love the first one. I thought they nailed it as far as the character Deadpool goes. So
I've seen it 5 times already.
I hope it doesn't feel forced in the second one. I don't know.
Yeah, especially because the director's leaving. There's going to be a completely different director. The guy who did John Wick 2, he can obviously do the action aspect of it. Now let's see if he can get the comedy timing right. And if he does, then I think we've hit gold. But yeah, I mean, everything costume wise, everything visually, I think is gonna be the same. I have no doubts about that at all. I think it's going to look as good, if not better, than the first Deadpool. My only now concern is the directing of the scenes and the writing, because you could write something really awesome, but if the director fucks it up, then he fucks it up. If we start getting these long ass Walking Dead shots where we're just staring at Deadpool's swords for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Oh boy. Deadpool filler, here it comes.
Oh my goodness, the filler, it's real.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see, guys. I mean, I have high hopes. I'm not super hyped about this movie. I think out of 10, I'm probably an 8, a strong 8.
Yeah,
it's a strong 8.
I would agree with that.
We'll see what they do with the. With the 3D, if they do anything there, I hope they don't get gimmicky with it, almost like those early 3D movies,
Have they
where they purposely?
Yeah. So, I mean, it could be funny, right? Because it's Deadpool, it could be funny for a hot second. But if they overkill it, then, it's just going to be bad.
He's one of those characters could easily wear out his welcome real quick, probably.
It's true. So if you keep doing the same gag over,
I thought we were dominating that game.
At the very end.
So yeah, if it's one of those things where you run the joke too many times, it wears out its welcome. So yeah, hopes for that one. And then guys, they officially started shooting the second half of Infinity War. Is that not crazy?
Wow.
Already, the first one isn't even out yet. Yeah, I don't even think it's hit editing. I don't even think that one's done shooting.
I know. they're putting money into it.
Like, they don't need certain actors anymore for the first one. We're done shooting your character, so let's just move over to the next movie and start shooting you for the next movie.
We've already got the sets ready to go, costumes ready to go.
Well, isn't that what they do with like Star Wars too? As soon as they start shooting one because it's ready, they just start filming the next one.
Yeah, it's like continuous. They never stop.
I mean, you don't know what Infinity Wars is going to contain. There might be a lot of shit to this movie.
No, yeah,
they got to get it done. It's going to take a while, you know.
As long as they know the money they're putting into it is going to, like, that's the thing. Star Wars knows that all the money they put into it is going to come back times.
Infinity.
You know, like, and that's the smart way to do it. When you do have the sets, when you do have all the costumes, when you have your crew ready to go, and in that mode too, so everything's organized, everything's smooth, but they have that guarantee. They know that this is how they set it up. Like, it's a well-functioning machine.
It is. At this point, it very much is. And not only that, but they plan this stuff so far ahead that they probably, you know, they have the crews, the set, and because it is the second half of this movie, they're probably really using a lot of the sets, a lot of the same crew, you know.
Yeah.
You know, just let's just extend it. They probably just extended everyone's, you know, work contract or whatever, and it's like, let's go work on this one now. But what a time! What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
This transition is really, really awesome. What would you say was the last like story run that you picked up that was a comic book series, Cobb?
Like continuously, monthly, like into type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays it's more graphic novel-y. I would say my most recent is all the Walking Dead's. I'm huge into the graphic novel of those, and what I do is I just once a year, it's usually around every October, around my birthday, I'll get the annual hardbound, and it has 12 issues packed into one thing. So there's like 13 of them. They're all hardbound, and like, you know, it's a cool collection, but I'm really into those, like reading those, and I'm into the show too, so it's cool to see how it translates to television, how they'll borrow things here and there, and you know, someone that might die on the show, they might die a certain way that another character died in the comic. Like, they'll pay homage to it and kill someone that way, but it's not, in the comic it wasn't that character, but that character in the show lives on, you know, or something. But back in the day, I was a huge Joe Madureira, however you pronounce his name. He's always been a big influence of mine art-wise. And he had a series called Battle Chasers back in the, I think, mid to late 90s, something like that. It only ran for like 9 issues. I was really into that, and I was really heartbroken when I found out he was like, and like he left Image Comics or something at that time. But yeah, he does all the art stylings for that, what was that game he put out? Night Stalkers, or what was it? The dude on the horse. I can't remember. Darksiders, yes. He did all the stylization for that. And he's got a Battle Chasers turn-based RPG style game about to come out.
No way!
You know, did you ever do any of the Darksiders?
No, I did not. I had a friend that was into them, and I watched him play a little bit, but I never got them myself and played through them. I heard they were good, though.
They were.
What are there, 3
There's
at
a new
this
one
point?
coming out. No, they're coming out with a new one. It's going to be the female horseman, Fury.
And is this going to be the third one or the fourth one when it comes out?
It's going to be the third one.
Third one, okay.
Yeah.
So it's currently 2 out.
Yeah, because they did War and they did Death.
Okay.
And that was good. I mean, they definitely played differently. And so now Fury's coming out, and she's going to be a badass, I guess. So it's kind of cool that it's going to be a female character.
Nice. I mean, it's definitely one of those that's on my list to catch up on at some point. I feel
they're
like
in the store now. You can get they're dirt cheap right now.
I might consider.
And the first one with War, that's a pretty long game, and it was pretty awesome.
Oh, come on.
And the boss battles are no joke.
Really? Well, yeah, like I said, it's one of those that's on my to-do list at some point. My to-do list is getting pretty long, but I know there's going to be some point. At some point, At some point, I will get around to all this stuff. I know I will.
There's a lot of time.
That's why when you say, "Go, are you gonna get this game?" I'm like, "Nope."
Yeah, but I'm excited. I have a lot of variety. I have a lot of stuff to choose from. And on a rainy day, I got something. Like that's what's great. I can just pull. I have options. It's nice having options, Go.
Yeah, it is. It is. Trust me, I have options sitting right here.
It's like that scene in The Matrix where like Neo is like standing in the white room, and then he asks for guns, and then they all just come out of nowhere. That's what my games are like. Like it's just like games. All right. What are we doing today? So that's why I love it.
But you see, I'm like that though, but I cannot pull myself off of this game to do anything else.
Oh.
I will put in another game and I'll be like, and I'll come right back here.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
I played other games during kind of lulls, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's how like I started that Doom, played some Wildlands. I love Wildlands. Like that's
me too. Yeah, I popped that in.
Oh, dude, you're gonna be mad at me.
Oh no, you traded it in.
No, I haven't even opened it yet.
So you returned it.
It's still in the wrapper. It's still in the wrapper. It's sitting right here.
Okay, cool.
That's
cool.
Okay.
But it's like I can't pull myself off of this game.
We'll get to it.
Well, I need an external hard drive. So, I mean, it was my birthday. But, Christmas is coming. So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You gotta stop making those bad dad jokes, and then maybe.
I'm all for that.
Hey, I told a joke today that was not a dad joke.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
Sorry to believe. Pixar, it didn't happen. Yeah, guys, I think that'll pretty much do it for this week. Guys in chat, thank you for hanging out on this beautiful Reset Tuesday. August 1st.
Iron Banner tonight.
Iron Banner tonight, guys.
Hell yeah.
So, Cobb, thank you again, dude, for being here. This was fun, dude.
Yeah, this was fun, man.
Like, chatting with you, getting to chat art, getting to chat movies. This was very nice. And you're welcome back anytime. I know you're a busy man with a busy schedule.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do plugs. Cobb, plug it up.
Oh, well, it's everything is Cobb1 Art. KOBONEART. Yep. I have an Etsy where I sell prints. I have a Teespring for shirts and mugs and things like that. Twitter, Twitch. Every day I try to stream at 8 to 10 Eastern, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm usually a little early or a little late. Every now and again I'm right on time, but I try to stream every day, do some art. I do a lot of sketch card giveaways and stuff to people in chat.
And it is a lot of fun to watch him work and start a piece from just like the raw sketch and then finish with the inking process and the shading. I was watching him do that drag the other day, Sunday. Oh my God, I was at work and that was just so much fun to watch. I couldn't tear my eyes away.
I appreciate it. And YouTube also. I'm trying to get to the point. I have a backlog of broadcasts I'm uploading now, but I'm trying to get to the point to where I'm doing a piece on a stream, and then I'm immediately after my stream uploading it time lapse to YouTube. That way, if anyone misses the broadcast, they can actually watch it in a couple minutes instead of sit through another 2 hours or.
Yeah.
But they're really fun to watch. I personally like watching them to see where my brain kind of hops around, like because it just kind of goes around the piece, so it's interesting for myself to watch. But it's cool. You can see the magic happen right before your eyes.
So yeah, definitely go check him out, guys. Watch the way he works. Watch, you got some sponsors that I'm a little jealous of. All those inks, all those inking pens. You were talking the other day. You were like, "What were the 2 pens that you were like? If I can have these 2 for the rest of my life, I wouldn't be mad."
Oh, it was the 08 micron and then the PN micron.
That new PN, yes, with the plastic nib.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, I was geeking out about that a little bit when I was watching. It's been a really long time since I put a pencil to paper.
Dude, do it, man. Do it. The old Emperor voice. Do it.
Emperor voice.
Do it.
Succumb to your feelings. Guys, Gao, where can people find you?
You can find me on at Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York on Facebook, and DJJ Gal on Twitter, and in Ion Indie Magazine in Chaos's Corner.
That's right, guys. You guys can check out his lyrics in Ion Indie Magazine.
Just go to my photos. Just go on my page, pick a photo, and there's a song attached to a photo.
Yep, and you can check those out on his Facebook as well. He's
Nice.
got some pretty cool
I have
songs.
a music background as well.
You should check them out, man.
Well,
Pretty good.
We'll discuss after on my Facebook.
Yeah, he recently did this the Crucible one, right? That was really good.
Yes. Yeah, Win in the Crucible.
Went in the Crucible. It was pretty good. Sugah, where can people find you?
Online at Adela Red, ADELARED, on the Instagram for photos, a little bit on the Facebook, and sometimes on the Twitter.
Guys, I of course am Soopkichen. That's SOOPKICHEN, and you guys can find me live here on Twitch Tuesday mornings, every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. You can wake up with us. You have your coffee. You can have your nerdy geek talk before work. And guys, you can if it's too early for you guys can catch us later on YouTube. That's Soopkichen. And you guys can also follow me on the Twitter and Instagram. Twitter mostly because I don't have a set schedule. We're actually road tripping starting tonight. We're gonna go visit some Accent Clan members in your neck of the woods in the South Cobb. We're gonna be in like the Texas area. We're gonna be in the Arizona area.
cool. You should stop through here then. If you come through Albuquerque on I-40.
You're in Albuquerque.
Just make a left at Albuquerque.
There you go.
That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna be
stop by, have a couple drinks of
Yes,
Cobb.
I needed that. Now I only need a 400 artifact, and I'm 400.
Yo, chocolate shell for the win. I love that. That's my favorite shot.
taking us out.
To end on.
Go ahead.
All right, Kelsey.
So yeah, guys,
tower.
thank you for tuning in. However it is that you're tuning in, whether it's live here on Twitch or later on YouTube, we appreciate the support so much. Everyone in chat, thank you for coming out, hanging out. Everyone who followed, thank you very much.
Thanks,
I appreciate
guys.
it very much.
Yeah,
And
I put a couple of clan members in there.
nice. And guys, again, if you guys check out the YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and give us those thumbs up. Hopefully I'll have this episode uploaded by the end of today. That way when I'm on the road, I don't have to worry about it because I don't have a laptop and that's not coming out with me. So I might be working off of other people's computer possibly to upload to YouTube. I will still be doing the show. I'm traveling with my PS4 TVs.
We will.
So we will be...
that is so smart. That is so smart to do that.
And where we'll be staying, there will be
got
internet.
travel
So
stuff,
we'll still be coming to you live every Tuesday morning at 9, guys. The uploads to YouTube might be a little delayed. Thank you. But they'll definitely be up. So guys, that's it. Again, thank you so much, Cobb. We're gonna talk to you about stopping by and having that beer. And
yeah, for sure.
And dude, like I said, you're welcome back anytime. This was such a fun conversation. Had so much fun. Even before the show, like we were going on about stuff. We were talking about It, the movie It, and all this Stephen King stuff. I was like, yo, we gotta start the show because all this good stuff is like being said now. So, guys, come back next week when we see how Dark Tower did in the box office.
I'm crossing my fingers, man, because it's King. Come on, man.
All right, guys. Have a good Reset Tuesday. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later, thanks.